So now that I know that Quest has stage 4, I called every medical professional that I knew in my community. Can you help me with learning about insurance? Can you help me with learning about life insurance? What are the options? Can you help me with knowing about doctors? Can you help me with knowing about treatment? I want to shout out my Morehouse. At the time, he was my Morehouse brother. I don't know what the pronouns now are, but y'all know him. I want to shout out Alfonso, um, who works at Vision, or who is a member of Vision. But I also think he does work for Vision too, I think, in the medical space. I want to thank Alfonso. Alfonso, honestly, has always been a resource to me in times when I've needed to go to him on behalf of other people. Alfonso helped me out, and I'm appreciative of that. Shout out to Contessa Metcalf, Dr. Contessa Metcalf, who y'all know from Married to Medicine, but I've known Contessa since I was about 20 years old when I was working at the YMCA, watching her children. So I've known Contessa for a good little time, her and Scott. And Contessa did went above and beyond to help me get in contact with medical professionals at Grady, um, treatment plans. She gave me the right questions to ask, to tell Quez to ask, the people on getting this, getting that. Since he's been diagnosed with this, he should be, he does qualify for this, and I'm not going to say anything about Grady because, as far as I know, and from what I know from Quest, Grady was freaking amazing. But what I do know is that sometimes my people, I'm talking about my Black people, we are ignorant. And I don't say ignorant to be offensive. There's just a lot of shit we don't know, right? We don't know to ask. We don't know that we can get. We don't know, especially in the medical space. Sometimes we let these doctors tell us what it is or what they're going to do or what we can and cannot do. And at the end of the day, yes, they are a doctor and they have a degree and they have a PhD. But at the end of the day, and I hate to say it like this, bitch, you working for me. You know? And so if I say check me from the rooter to the tutor and from the rooter to the tutor again and my insurance covers it, check me from the rooter to the tutor or I need to go to somebody else. You know what I mean? I want to thank Contessa so much for instilling in me the confidence for me to be able to boldly walk in there, you know. And I was putting on my sharp shit, bitch. I'm going up there with my biggest bags, biggest watches, because y'all not finna think just because we young and gay, we don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or if I don't know what's going on, I ain't finna find out. I remember when I came to the hospital, Quest said, when I walked in, Quest said, "Oh, you look like a rich bitch today." I said, "Yeah, because we had to handle some things, baby. Y'all not finna play today." Shout out to Contessa. This may come as a shocker. Shout out to Buffy Purcell. I had just done my interview with Buffy. All this is going on behind the scenes. So all these viral videos and all these blogs of me being in the blogs and stuff with the Madison shit and the Buffy stuff and all this is going on behind the scenes, right? Which is why my energy when all that shit was going on, I was like, I just listen. To God be the glory. I don't really have the bandwidth to deal with this because the world will see I'm trying to withhold some anger on the inside and the world will see a whole different Oliver if I really tap into this, and I can't do that because I don't want to project my personal life I don't want to project Eddie's personal life onto Oliver's personal life. But anyways, going back to Buffy. Buffy Purcell. Now, I don't know about anything when it comes to her personal relationships with Contessa. I don't got no parts of that. All adults know what all adults said. I don't got no shit to do with none of that. I don't got no shit to do with her and Dr. Jackie. I don't got no shit to do with her and Heavenly. I don't got no shit to do with her and what her relationships are with those people. And our conversation was public for the whole world to see. And I was low key dragged through the mud for slightly defending said names, right? And I wasn't even really trying to, but even she was like, you defending them. So I don't know. But what I do want to acknowledge about Buffy Purcell was when I was in a place of distress and I send out my signal to everybody. Buffy put in the work for me to get into contact, I want to say with MJ Harris, because I do want to shout out MJ Harris too. Buffy, for days and weeks, followed up with me, made phone calls, pulled information, did research for me to find last minute life insurance things for my friend. And then followed up after that. So did Contessa. And I'm extremely grateful because, like I said earlier, ain't nobody have to do shit for me. But those two women did. And I appreciate them so much. And I really hope, it is my prayer. Now, again, I don't know what the fuck going on about no other shit and the people assuming. Listen, I don't got no parts of that. I don't know. I just want to acknowledge the good that did come out of that situation. And those two women supported me. Contessa on the medical side, which Contessa has always been an advocate and a support system for me. Always, always, no matter what, she's always been a real, genuine, tangible, nice person in and out of season. And Buffy, who ain't know me from a can of paint, other than going live and talking about the Married to Medicine mess, helped me, successfully helped me, and followed up with me. Shout out to MJ Harris, who also helped me and followed up with me. And I just can't remember if Buffy was the one who put me in contact with MJ. I want to say she was. I want to say she was, because I wouldn't have just reached out to MJ Harris. I want to say Buffy was the one who put me in contact. I want to say, but I can't. It's a little foggy. But there's no other way I would have talked to MJ. But MJ also helped me, and I found a plethora of last minute options. I found them, and I'm grateful to all of those people. So I just wanted to shout out those public people who say they work in medicine, they work in cancer, they work in insurance, they here for the people, they work for the people. I wanted to advocate and testify and give a firsthand testimony to those said individuals, because in a time where I didn't know what to do, but I ain't never dealt with no mess like this. I'm what I was ignorant. I didn't know. Those people helped me out.